Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Simon here with another episode of Naruto. This is episode number 30, 30. It's hard to believe we've gotten 30 episodes in already, in like the space of 2.5 months. Just to give you a bit of an idea, it's basically an average of 3 episodes a week, which is by far and away the other than when I first started reacting and I was doing Clone Wars reactions sort of every single day, I've not watched a show with this much consistency in the last 4.5 years. And it's for a couple of reasons. I really enjoy it, and it seems like you guys really enjoy it too. So, I'm happy with the way things have gone. I've enjoyed all of the content. I've enjoyed all of the stories we've been given. I've enjoyed the characters. So, I want to talk about something very quickly, something a little bit off topic. It's regarding Patreon. I put a post out earlier today. I've updated my Patreon. For those of you who may not be aware, you can support me over on Patreon. The link is in the description and I'll put it in the comments as well. But I've basically done a little update for 2020, just updated a couple of the goals. I've added a new tier in, which features basically giving Zuko a treat, and for every person that pledges to that tier or higher, he gets a treat, and that'll go into like a monthly video compilation of me, basically showing you him getting that treat, and the person who donated or pledged being the one who gets thanked for it. You get access to that, and also full reactions, other stuff as well, which is all well and good. So go check it out if you're interested. Obviously, I always say this: only donate, only pledge if you can afford to do so. It's not absolutely vital to me, so it's just something that helps reinvest in the channel. I'm going to need to upgrade some stuff in the near future, so it goes towards that. Anyway, back to Naruto. So we are still in the middle of this second Chunin exam. We learned a little bit more in the last episode about what is really going on with, I think her name is Honore. She's the snake woman, and she is actually not who she seems to be. She is not a student. She is not a genin. She has killed the actual students from the Hidden Grass Village. Or it's a he, sorry, it's a he, not a she. I'm getting confused because, he is presenting himself as a she. He's presenting himself as this female Chunin exam entrant from the Hidden Grass Village. But he is actually someone who is fairly well known to the people running the exam. And we actually saw that they were so worried, they have just jumped straight into the forest. They've asked for the Anbu Black Ops, which is kind of like the special service, like the special forces, to be called in. And it's basically it's a really serious situation. But so far, we've kind of seen Naruto handle it really well. Obviously, he was letting some of the Nine-Tailed Fox's energy, chakra seep through, and we saw that it was sealed up again. Whatever jutsu was used, I think it was like a 9-seal something. I don't think I got the name of it exactly, but it was basically resealed up. And then there was the stuff with Sasuke. Sasuke, we saw a little hint of his big brother and the relationship that he seems to have with him, which doesn't seem like it was an overly positive one or a productive one. It looks like it was very much a negative relationship. I get the feeling that Sasuke was very much bullied, very much pressured into doing things he maybe didn't want to do, and maybe that's a little bit was why he is the way he is. But it's just teasing us for the moment, for bigger things to come. And I'm actually really looking forward to seeing where we go from here. So, especially with Sasuke and that story. So, without further ado, we are going to jump in. But before we do, I want to say a big thank you to my Patreon super supporters: Frank Tremel, Karen Abel, Ace, Nick Walters, The Seven Deadly Sins, Damon Smallwood, Michael Y, Clara Gros-Louis, Mr. Greg89, and our newest Patreon super supporter, Patrick Sullivan. So thank you, Patrick, for your support. And yes, let's jump in and let's see what happens next on Naruto.
He's doing something.
Yeah.
At least he's doing
They're saying that it's not like Sakura was doing all that much.
Your life is too precious to you. So
I like the little going into the darkness sort of metaphor.
that's right.
All I cared about was surviving in order to defeat my brother. What a fool.
Oh,
I see the truth now.
he just wants to defeat his brother.
Sakura.
Oh. He's doing all this with a wound in his leg as well, which is pretty impressive. Oh. Oh. Good.
I can see.
Good. Oh, nice. That was a good little warm-up.
You're good.
Oh, pile driver. Nice. That's got to be a broken neck. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Oh. What?
Substitution.
Oh no. Oh. Nice moves. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. I wonder how long it's going to take for Naruto to awaken. Hooks. Oh! Little bombs. Okay. He's got her tied right up to that tree. Him. A little bit of scorched snake. That must have taken up a fair amount of chakra.
You did it!
Nope. I've got to get them right. He just breaks through. Oh. The outer layer, though,
No. Impossible.
is melting away.
You'll do nicely.
The music. Oh, shit. The sound village.
You are definitely his brother. He and I will meet again.
Why? Oh! What? Okay, that is a hell of a jutsu that can turn you into a snake. The Sharingan symbol?
You desire my power. In the meantime,
Has he just enhanced his ability?
of the powers you already possess.
Hang on, you're gonna be okay. Sasuke!
He passed out from the pain.
Sasuke. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, this is a bit of an issue with Sakura. She's book smart, but she's not very good in the field. Oh man, everything about him is so creepy.
Because after all, you're the one who taught me everything.
Oh shit.
Sensei.
Oh no. Okay. I'm just gonna write Snake Sensei. Oh. Oh, she can use snake abilities too. She seems confident. She just stabbed through her own hand. What?
I gotcha. It's over. You and I are going to die here.
What?
Ninja art, twin snake sacrifice jutsu.
Sacrifice jutsu? What?
You will die alone, Anku.
Oh, is it the replacement jutsu?
Substitution.
That seems too simple for her to have missed.
Don't tell me you've come here to assassinate Lord Hokage.
No, not yet.
No, he wouldn't be in the forest.
Quite enough followers to attempt that. I put that same curse curse mark on a young man just a little while
It's a
ago.
curse mark.
He's a very promising prospect. You see, he's inherited the sublime abilities of
A Sharingan. Yeah.
and his physical condition
Uh-oh.
is excellent. Yes, he might very well be the heir I'm looking for. Bear this in mind.
Is he letting her live?
If happens to deprive me of my fun, it means the end of the Leaf Village.
Another team or not, we meet up back here in this spot. Got it?
Oh, is one of them going to run into
Sweat.
Roger.
Tamaru?
Right then. Let's move.
Because they don't know about the dangers that are out there. Being alone is not what... It's dangerous to go alone, basically, is what I'm saying. So if he survives this curse mark, then I'm assuming Maru's going to be interested in having him as a follower. Is there more than meets the eye here?
I don't have time for this.
I was going to say, a ninja of her skills shouldn't have any issue against a big cat. Even two of them. Even three of them.
So there you are, Anko.
Oh, is this the Ambu Black Ops?
Man, you Anbu goons took your time getting
Yeah.
here, didn't you? Summon Lord Hokage to the tower. I'll explain everything there.
Please do. Involve us as well.
Our target is the Uchiha.
Yeah, but if the other two get in our way, it's okay if we take them out, right?
So that's their orders. It was Sasuke all along. Here comes daybreak. Sorry, I've got my own big cat to contend with here. Okay, so if you can see me past my own big cat problem, yes, okay, a lot more information given to us in that episode. I've got a bunch of notes that I've written down that I really want to go through. Where to start, though, is the question. Where to start? I really want to start with Sakura, which might surprise a few of you if you're watching this review, because you'd be thinking I'd want to talk about Maru or Anka. It's Sakura for me is one of the interesting constants through this show so far, in that she's really been the odd one out throughout this entire show. It's clear what strengths she has. She's very smart. She's book smart. She's well balanced. And she's, even though she does have this sort of inner monologue that tends to ramble and rant and rave, she's probably the most emotionally stable, I think, of the three of them, or at least maybe the most emotionally mature. But she has the biggest set of weaknesses, and I said this during the episode, it's that she's not very strong in the field. And whether this is a byproduct of the focus being so much on Sasuke and Naruto, or whether it's an intentional character design, I'd be very interested. I mean, I guess I'll find out eventually, depending on how they really develop her, but I feel like these next few episodes are going to be very, very important for Sakura, because she's on her own. Naruto and Sasuke are injured, unconscious, and she has got the members of the Hidden Sound Village ready to attack. She, so far in the past, hasn't really gotten too involved in combat, and, she's mostly been on the sidelines, there to make comments and to, kind of spell things out for the audience, and to kind of be a sounding board. But now she's really in the mire. She's in the middle of it. She has really got to take action. So I think this next episode, maybe the next two episodes, she really has to shine if she really wants to prove herself, if she really wants to, make it, not just, I think not just from a point of view of the character in the exam, but for the audience as well. Because, she, for me, out of the three of them, she is a far, far distant third favourite. And it's not because she's a bad character. It's not because she's, got any real annoying traits. It's just because she hasn't done enough. She hasn't really done that much. She's not really been that involved. The focus has really been on Naruto and Sasuke, their rivalry, their development, their backstories. And they've taken the front foot on almost everything. So, for Sakura, most people will probably want to focus on, the big sort of reveals, Maru, what he did to Sasuke, what's going to happen next with them, his plans to take over the village. But for me, I'm kind of more focused on, the core group and Sakura and how she's going to come through this, because I really want to see her develop. I really want to see her come out with as much credit and as much, focus as Naruto and Sasuke have had. I'm just trying to make sure Zuko doesn't electrocute himself. He's very close to that plug. He's just playing with the carpet. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for over the next couple of episodes. But moving on to the other bits of the episode that I want to talk about. The first thing I've got down here on my notes is Sasuke's real motivation. He talked about wanting to defeat his brother. So it seems to me that he might not be the only survivor of the village, his village. His brother also is apparently alive, and, he wants to be able to defeat him. I'm getting feelings that his brother might have been the one who destroyed the village. And he's the one who Sasuke was talking about killing all this time. Originally, I thought it was Naruto because of the whole Nine-Tailed Fox things, but, kind of got that wrong. Interestingly enough, some of the things I found really, really interesting was the sacrifice jutsu, the twin snake sacrifice jutsu, and the talk of it being forbidden. Now, to me, that looked like some kind of blood jutsu. It looked as though, because I was watching it, and when Onko had stabbed through her hand, I had to do a double take. I was like, hold on, she's pinned him. But as she stabbed herself through her own hand, and then it, pulled back to show that she had. And I was thinking to myself, why? Why has she done that? And it would make sense from the point of view of you would need both of the, both samples of blood. So you need to have an intermixed blood of the two people performing the jutsu. And you need to both do the same hand marks. How it works exactly, I'm not sure, but it seems as though it's forbidden. And I'm thinking it's some form of how blood magic is forbidden in a lot of different fandoms and a lot of different sort of stories. Could it be like a blood jutsu that is forbidden? Obviously, it's the idea of there being a sacrifice jutsu sounds completely taboo, but I don't quite know what the full extent of the forbidden jutsus are. She also mentioned S-class criminal, which is the top tier criminal, which it makes you wonder, what did he do to get that kind of a mark, you would say. But Maru, which is the name of the person in question that has been haunting us for the last episode or so, was Onko's sensei. So he taught her. Now, it might just be that I've got a feeling there's a very culty feel here, because he's talking about followers. He's talking about how, he used her and left her. And also, she had to go through, it sounds like she had to go through what Sasuke is going through right now, which is, it sounds very much like he's trying to weed out the weak. So he finds someone who he sees as a viable sort of follower, but to really test them, he puts this curse on them. And if they can survive, then that proves them to be worthy in his eyes, I guess. And, then from there, he's able to... I don't know if the mark itself has an effect, or if it's just to see if they can survive it. Sorry, Zuko's all over the place right now. Come here, buddy. Let's go. I'm trying to talk about Naruto. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, whether it's a case of it is just something to survive, or if it has some kind of psychological effect that makes someone more malleable to being, enticed into this cult, I'm not 100% certain. But it's obvious it stays with you for a while. And he said that he wants to find an heir. So beyond killing the Hokage, he wants to take over the village, he wants to find an heir. He's got numerous different motivations, which is interesting. But yeah, the Sound Ninja, they're there under his orders, Orochimaru's orders. So I think that's everything covered that I had written down. I just wrote hasty notes just to kind of cover everything, but yeah, that pretty much covers everything that I need to review in that episode, I think. It was a hell of an episode, I'll tell you that much. We learned a lot, and honestly, I don't know where we're going from here. It's like, I'm not even worried about the tune-in exam at this point. I'm just like, whatever's happening is happening. I'm here for it. I'm enjoying it. If they don't pass the exam, well, whatever. There's always next year. I want to see what's happening with this Maru and, Onko and everything else that's going on. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the next one.